Hello YouTube, welcome back to my playthrough of Call of Duty World War II. I hope that you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, do drop a like. It does help the series out a lot. Let's continue from where we left off. We're going to do an S.O.E. So you see here, we made a pretty good push. We liberated a big chunk of Paris. So we're going to do an S.O.E. and we'll also do Liberation after this. And S.O.E., this is that mission where people meme a lot with the train. And I'll explain the train memes in this mission. But anyways, let's do it.
Tightening the noose around the last escaping Krauts as we roll towards Paris. But like a cornered rattler, you can bet they got one last strike.
Okay, August 20, 1944, Falaise, France. Like difficulty hardened.
If we're gonna make our mark, we gotta be ready for anything. Like teaming up with the S.O.E, British Special Forces.
Something big's happening.
Gotta be. Davis is here.
We received intelligence from the resistance about a German train carrying V-2 rockets for an attack on Paris, refueling near Argenton. That gives us just enough time to move our team into position. It must be stopped. You proved yourselves in Marigny, which is why you'll get the opportunity and the privilege.
Thank you, sir, but it seems like a job for more than one platoon.
That's why I'm teaming you up with the S.O.E.
Looks like you two caught a bit of it.
Don't worry, Lieutenant. We saved some for you.
Agents Vivian and Crowley will lead the operation. They've been working with the resistance for months and know the terrain well. We'll defer to them.
We heard about Marigny. Impressive.
I can't take all the credit.
Just doing our job.
And a fine job it was, but a warm-up, I'm afraid. Look, this is no ordinary German supply train. It's a fortress on wheels. Our liaison in the resistance, Rosseau, will provide support as possible, but attacks on their network could mean we're on our own.
The fate of Paris is in your hands.
So armored trains were really used the last time in World War II. They still exist today, but armored trains...
Ambush that Gestapo patrol.
You're just an old romantic.
Armored trains still exist today, but they're mostly used to, like, transport, like, military gear, like a lot of tanks. So, like, in a country like Russia, for example, they might use armored trains to transport a lot of tanks, but that's mostly for, like, the Siberian countryside. There really isn't a practical use for armored trains really anymore today because they're limited on where they can go because they can only go on the train tracks, and also because a giant monster like that, you could stop that thing just by disabling the tracks. So you mess with the tracks and that monster is gone. It is useless at that point. So that's why really armies stopped using armored military trains, is because they really had no practical purpose. The only practical purpose at this point is to transport stuff, but using them for actually combat, yeah, nobody's really going to use that anymore.
All right, there's our target.
You gotta give those Krauts some credit. Train's right on time. Biggest train I've ever seen. Thickest armor, too.
It's a Panzerzug. Those V2s have a range of 200 miles, more than enough to hit Paris. We can't let it reach the launch site.
Enemy movement up ahead. All right, Vivian, I'll take them out. Turner, that'll be your signal to advance.
Daniels, since you and Zussman were so gung-ho at Marigny, you'll provide them with fire support. Come on, all right, let's go. Everyone stay low.
Suppressors on.
Take out the sniper. Use your knife, Daniels.
Well done, Daniels.
Now the officer. On you go. Shoot the officer.
Brilliant shot.
Turner,
Okay.
take a few men and
Not
go around
detected.
the house.
Daniels, stay with Crowley.
Keep moving. Shh. Careful. Well done. Let's move.
Wahrscheinlich gewolftes Eichhörnchen oder so.
Diesmal waren es Stückchen.
Sniper is yours, Daniels.
Stay low and advance slowly.
A lot of them up ahead. So many of them. They executed the villagers. So again, when the Normandy landings were happening, this stuff happened. A lot of these massacres actually happened around southern France. The SS committed the majority of them. They massacred a lot of civilians they thought were going to help the Allied forces. When they were pushing through, hundreds and thousands of French civilians were murdered during the Normandy landings.
Change of plans! We've been spotted!
Come on,
Gone off shotgun, okay.
We gotta move! Enemies at the post office!
Oh.
Move, fellas!
Gonna be alright!
Hang in there, buddy!
We need to get out of here!
I owe you my life, thanks! Shit!
Enemies ahead!
First aid kit here!
We'll never make it!
There's still time!
Ready! Alright, everyone, get to the train!
Oh, a Bren. Okay.
Charlie, train's leaving!
Oh, crap.
Get away!
Could
Okay.
use some ammo, sir! It's here, Private!
Oh, okay.
Could use some help! Catch!
Med kit. Okay, and then, just use the British light machine gun. And I know what people are saying. This looks a lot like the Type 99, the Japanese Japanese light machine gun, because the Japanese heavily copied the Type 99 off of the Bren. I think this gun fires the 303 British too.
Striking from cover! They're falling back!
Get to the post office!
Send them this way!
Coming at you!
Let me know their position!
Near the post office!
I do really like the sights on the Bren. The sights I really like on it.
Daniels, get the door! Get that door!
Oh, damn, the train got away. I was taking too long on that.
Change of plans!
Coming at us!
Okay. Make sure we don't lose the train this time now.
Get the door! Get that door! Shit! Daniels, get up! Everyone in the Jeep, now! We need to stop that train! Let's go, let's go! Hold on! Shit, look out! Stay on the path! Trees are coming down! Can you see it? There it is! Hit the gas!
Crap.
We're gonna lose it! Look! Working on it! Right through the head! It's getting away! We're losing it! Under the bridge! Punch it! Shit! It's firing at us! Watch out! Faster! I'm gonna puke! I should have drove! Now's your chance! Take the wheel! Line them up! Clear them out! Keep steady! They're throwing grenades!
Crap. Overheated.
Tank!
Is he on the tank turret?
We gotta get to the front of the train! Keep firing!
Mounted MG-34. This is an MG-42. This is not an MG-34.
Inside the train car! More coming up! SG! Nice, Daniel! Get us out of here! They can't hit us if we get in close! Grenade! I got it! Fuck!
So this is where the meme comes in with the train. Look at this now. This.
Ah! Jim's coming apart! Jump! Shit!
This train crash is the most ridiculous thing ever. And it's not stopping. So remember what I said is just disabling the tracks, getting in the way of the tracks can stop a monster like that. That's why military trains stop being used.
I'm coming, hang
Or
on!
armored trains, I should say.
Holy shit. Did that just happen? Can't believe we made it. That's one for the books. I hope Styles had his camera.
Pearson might even get off our asses for 5 damn minutes.
Look out!
Follow me. I'll take you to your platoon.
I'm sorry. Who the hell are you?
A friend. No hurry.
You saw that armband that she had? She's from the Free French Forces, French Resistance.
First aid kit ready when you are!
Send it this way!
Flying in!
Oh, and I can just take the suppressor off. I forgot about this. Well, might as well take the suppressor off. There's no point in keeping it on now. And the suppressor is not going to be as quiet as you think it is, though. People watch a lot of movies and play games and think that they're totally quiet. They never make a sound at all, but you will very much hear it if you are near it.
Movement ahead!
Damn.
They're trying to maneuver! Enemy infantry! Grenade out! Lob it a grenade! Fritz is on the move!
Crap.
They're trying to maneuver! Get ahead! I need that aid kit! Flying in!
Yeah, give me this. I really need this right now. I think I see one. Oh, I could have just shot through that. Okay. MG-15, World War I machine gun, but it's entirely possible you could have seen an MG-15 on an armored train. It is possible, because the Germans still had a lot of stockpiles of these from World War I. Okay.
I believe these men belong to you.
I see you've met Rosseau. She's with the Marquis, French resistance.
She killed a crowd that was gunning for us.
You could at least try to capture and interrogate them first.
There would be more trouble than they're worth.
I thought we lost you. Looks like you did some damage.
The train was supposed to be stopped, not destroyed.
Yeah, I'm sorry that things didn't go exactly as planned, but on the bright side, we've just alerted every goddamn German outpost in the whole area, so we gotta get moving. Come on.
Not until we finish the mission. Isn't that right, Major?
We'll need your help in securing
Don't know
intelligence
how,
from
but
the
Zuss and I
wreckage.
survived wrecking that train long enough to find ourselves rendezvousing with a tough French gal. Goes by Rosseau. She's a member of the Resistance, and if you can believe it, she made us paw through the wreckage for some papers. She needed them for a mission in Paris, and she had a job for us too.
The thing is, though, is destroying that train was really the only option, because how are they supposed to stop it exactly without destroying it? Because the only way to stop that train would have been to go up ahead on the tracks and disable the tracks, but that would have taken time. The train was in full speed. They had no time, so there's really nothing they could have done. And even if they somehow jumped on the train and took over the train, the front cabin of an armored train like that would be locked with
By
steel
blowing
doors,
up
so...
that train, we bought Paris more time.
Now the resistance is going to use the papers we secured to infiltrate a Nazi stronghold in the city. Sign me up.
Okay. That's S.O.E. done. Now we're pushing towards Paris, capital of France. Liberation. Here we go.
August 1944. This is it. We're going to liberate Paris. The French 2nd Armored Division and the U.S. 4th Infantry arrive at dawn. That means we move tonight.
This is my favorite mission, by the way, Liberation. Pardon. Let's do it.
It's been a week since we took out that train. Our platoon's in the middle of Paris, working with the resistance. Rosseau and Crowley have a plan to sabotage the occupation, and that means striking at its heart.
Using the documents we obtained from the train, Rosseau and I will pose as Nazi officers to infiltrate the garrison.
This way, gentlemen. The garrison is run by SS and Polizeiführer Heinrich. And he couldn't find me. Came for my parents. And my husband. And finally, my son. Tonight, everything we've lost, everything we fought for, will mean something. Tonight, we take back our city.
The garrison. Our contact there will supply us with explosives. And when we blow the gates, that'll be your signal to approach.
We're counting on you.
All right, boys. Let's get ready.
These crowds ain't gonna give up easy.
I figure we can survive Pearson, we can survive anything.
I fought alongside him with Kasserine. We should all be so brave.
It won't be long now, mes amis. But first, we enter the wolves' den. See you there.
So Crowley fought with Pearson at Kasserine Pass in North Africa. He remembers Pearson too, and you're gonna know what he meant by what he said about Pearson there later.
One more checkpoint.
Nazi thugs.
We're going.
Soon this nightmare will be over.
If you're stopped,
A knife and a
the cover
pen.
story
That's...
must be ironclad. Let's go over it again. You are Gerda Schneider, a military attaché. You were sent by Herr Spiegel and Foreign Intelligence to arrange for Heinrich's safe evacuation to Berlin. Take some time to review the dossier.
All this information here, this is why it's my favorite mission in the game, because you actually feel like it's a Resistance mission. You're playing as a Resistance character in this one. Reminds me a lot of the Saboteur also, but you have to remember this information. This stuff, you cannot mess this up. If you mess this up, you're going to get arrested. So you have to remember the name Gerda Schneider, residence Hamburg, Germany. Commander is Franz Spiegel. Travel documents, and purpose, Polizei Führer Heinrich. Okay. Gerda Schneider, Hamburg, Spiegel Commander. Okay.
This is our one chance. Recruiting our inside man came at a terrible price. You're to find him and exchange your briefcase with his. Hopefully, he's obtained the explosives we'll need to blow the gates.
You worry too much, Major.
That's my job.
I'll meet you in front of the garrison when the operation is complete.
Who sent you?
Herr Spiegel.
Good. Whatever happens, once you make the trade, you must maintain possession of the briefcase at all times.
I've come this far. I'll be damn sure I'm going to finish it.
Okay, August 25th, Paris, France, 1944. This is right when Paris gets liberated, by the way, August 1944. Let's just see. Gerda, Hamburg, Germany, Franz Spiegel, travel documents. Okay.
Die Papiere bitte. Und bitte reichen Sie uns Ihre Tasche.
Bitte sehr.
Ich habe Sie hier noch nie gesehen. Was ist der Grund Ihres Besuchs?
Travel
Ich
documents.
habe Reisedokumente für Polizeiführer Heinrich.
Ich wurde darüber nicht informiert. Aber Ihre Papiere scheinen in Ordnung zu sein. Sie können weiter, Fräulein Schneider.
These guys are Gestapo, which Gestapo is the Nazi secret police. These are some of the worst guys. If you get captured by the Gestapo, you're gonna get tortured so badly that you're gonna give up all information. No matter how tough you think you are, their torture was just so bad that anybody would break under them. And you would never see the light of day if you got captured by them also.
Now remember, your contact's name is Fisher. He's wearing a grey officer's uniform. Tell me the passphrase.
Berlin.
Good luck.
Herda, Hamburg, Franz Spiegel. Okay. Yeah, these guys are Gestapo. You don't oftentimes see the Gestapo in a lot of video games. You did see them in Sabotage. I know they also appeared in the Great Escape video game. This guy isn't the contact here, by the way, but you can talk to a lot of characters.
Ja, Fräulein, kann ich Ihnen helfen?
Fischer.
Ich soll mich bei Oberst Fischer melden. Sind Sie das?
Nein, Herr Fischer spielt wahrscheinlich mit den Soldaten im Keller Karten.
Einen schönen Abend noch.
Gleichfalls.
Kennst du sie? Nein, ich habe Oberführer Dressler nicht gesehen. Wir waren letzte Nacht auf Patrouille und sind nicht zurück. Man hat sie heute Morgen an einer Gasse gefunden. Von dem sogenannten Bier wollen wir erst gar nicht reden.
Effective immediately, the following areas the police prefecture area off limits to civilians. All basement reserved for our soldiers to enjoy rest and relaxation. North wing. This area is for the use of military command only. West wing. This area is being used to house our troops. Major Werner. This is a map of where they think the Allied invasion is coming from. They do have it right that the Allies are going to push through Belgium next. And you see, this map isn't completely correct, because by this time, in August 1944, a third of Italy had already fallen to the Allies, and a good chunk of France, almost half of France had pretty much fallen to the Allies at this point, and so that was this is all the propaganda that they're constantly saying, oh, we're still winning, and this was the difference between German and Soviet propaganda during World War II, because their propaganda was actually a bit different. Nazi propaganda always said, we're always going to win, the final victory is at hand, we're going to win, we're winning on all fronts, we're going to win. It would never talk about any defeats. The only time Nazi propaganda ever talked about a defeat was the defeat of Stalingrad. That's the only time they ever really mentioned defeat, because they couldn't hide it. It was too big to hide, that an entire army had basically gotten wiped out at Stalingrad. And what they had claimed is they claimed that the entire 6th Army basically all fought to the death at the Battle of Stalingrad, but that's actually not true. While a huge chunk of the 6th Army got wiped out, Frederick Paulus actually surrendered the last remaining forces of the 6th Army. And the Soviet propaganda, on the other hand, Soviet propaganda was a bit different, where they were always saying, the fascists have invaded our country, comrades, most of our country has fallen, but we will not give up. Russia has never been conquered in history. We will fight on to the very end. So Soviet propaganda was a bit different, where at least it mentioned defeats, that they had defeats, and it tried to inspire people to be patriotic, to defend, the motherland, the Soviet Union. German propaganda, on the other hand, is always, we're winning, never would admit a loss at all. They couldn't hide it at the end. The last few weeks of World War II, when they were closing in, even the propaganda couldn't hide it at that point. Okay, let's talk to this guy here, and we'll just check our documents really quickly. Gerda, again, Schneider, Hamburg, Germany, Commander Spiegel. Okay, talk to this guy. This is not the right guy, but I'll show you the conversations of a lot of them.
Entschuldigen Sie bitte.
Brauchen Sie irgendwas?
Ich
basement.
versuche, den Eingang zum Keller zu finden. Ich muss Oberst Fischer sprechen.
Normalerweise könnten Sie jedes der Treppenhäuser nehmen. Aber der Keller ist zurzeit für Hilfskräfte gesperrt.
Vielen Dank.
Gern geschehen.
And some of the officers will be helpful, but some of them will respond very aggressively to you and will question you.
Weißt du, was sie hier will?
Also, a lot of these guys in suits, these are probably French collaborators that are here, informants. The Gestapo had a huge series of informants.
Der Keller ist für Personen ohne entsprechende Freigabe gesperrt.
I think you can pickpocket this guy. Okay, pickpocketed him.
Gerne zu Herrn Weber. Ich bin sicher, dass Ihre Nachricht erhält.
I thought you had to tap it, but you had to actually hold square.
Hast du sie schon mal gesehen?
A lot of rooms that you can explore, and there's actually some hidden conversations that you can find in this mission. I remember in the Sabotage there was a mission in that game. It's an open world game where you play as a resistance in France, and there was this priest that was helping the French resistance, and there was this informant, this Gestapo informant, who would he would constantly go to the priest, and he would do a confession that he had been responsible for ratting out so many people, and so many people had been murdered because of him, and then he would just go and do it again and again and again, and the priest couldn't take it anymore. And even though priests are forbidden from silence when there's a confession, the priest couldn't take it anymore. This guy just constantly ratting out so many people because he wasn't sorry if he constantly kept doing it over and over again. So many innocent people died, and then he had Sean go and kill him. Yeah, okay, what's this? To SS Führer Herzog, inventory discrepancy. I have completed my review of Armory 5 and can confirm that 16 sticks of dynamite and 2 timers and a number of fuses are missing from our stock. I am now reviewing the access logs and will provide you a list of people to question. Regards, other officer Frederick Block. See if I can show you guys everything that's in this mission.
Das Treppenhaus ist nur für autorisiertes Personal.
For authorized personnel only, yeah. That's where we're gonna use the key. Is there anything else I missed on this floor? I don't think so. We can also use this key here. Yeah, this, you can stop this. He's about to rape her.
Verschwinden Sie! Das geht Sie nichts an!
Ça suffit. Mais qu'est-ce que...
Restez cachés. La résistance sera bientôt là. Vos camarades sont en chemin.
Vive la résistance.
And there's also, there's a few other things you can do in this mission. There's also a resistance jail cell that you can find down here. I think it's down here in the basement, too. Elevator here. What's this document? Recent intelligence from the front lines indicates that Allied forces will bypass Paris to the north, and thus we should not have to fortify the city for full-scale defense. Therefore, it is my directive that we turn our focus inwards to increase pressure on known resistance cells and to round up suspected collaborators from questioning. We must quell our resistance in order to keep control of the city. SSPF Heydrich. Will bypass France. Recent intelligence. That's basically the Allies had tricked them. They're really coming for Paris. Is this guy Fisher here? I don't know if we have a picture of Fisher right now.
Guten Abend.
Sie sollten nicht hier unten sein. Die Jungs sind ungehobelt.
Man sagte mir, Oberst Fischer würde hier unten im Keller Karten spielen. Haben Sie ihn gesehen?
Der Oberst ist gerade gegangen, um ein Treffen vorzubereiten. Er dürfte im 1. Stock sein.
Danke für Ihre Hilfe.
War mir ein Vergnügen.
I wish we would get another Resistance game coming out, like a game like the Saboteur again. So, if you pickpocketed the key off the Gestapo officer, you can actually unlock this.
Je suis de votre côté. Qui êtes-vous? Courage. Vous n'êtes pas seul. Battez-vous avec moi pour libérer la ville.
Vous avez ma parole. Je le jure.
Vos camarades sont en chemin.
Vive la résistance.
So this guy's name is Claude. People are gonna think of GTA, but yeah, Claude is a French name. That's why a lot of people think that Claude in GTA 3 is French. There's speculations he's either from France or he's French Canadian. Okay, so I think that's at most that you can do in the basement here. Now I go to the second floor.
Aber ich kenne Gestapo.
Das Personal darf hier nicht weiter. Die Schreibtische für Assistenten sind hinter Ihnen.
Das ist ein Scherz,
Stopp!
oder?
Ich sagte doch, kein
Was er mit den
Zutritt.
Gefangenen anstellt,
Geben Sie mir Ihre Papiere.
Ich werde den Rest meines Lebens diese
Bitte
Schrecken
sehr.
vergessen können.
Herr Heinrichs Büro ist im 2. Stock. Was wollen Sie von ihm?
Ich habe Reisedokumente für ihn.
Ja, also gut. Gehen Sie.
So you see just how aggressive the Gestapo officers are. I think that guy is Fisher right there. I remember he was on the second floor. This is a great mission. This is one of my favorite Call of Duty missions of all time, this one. Oh, and also,
Wie heißt sie?
Ada Fischer, sie ist Schneiderin.
Ist sie auch so hübsch wie Sie?
Ich wette, das sagen sie zu allen neuen Sekretärinnen.
Nur wenn sie wirklich hübsch sind. Gehen wir doch heute Abend essen. Es gibt ein kleines Bistro hier an der Straße. Der Inhaber ist ein Freund von mir.
Wird das ein Stell-dich-ein?
Wieso sollte ich das hübscheste Mädchen, das mir je begegnet ist, nicht zum Essen einladen?
If you guys are wondering why were there so many informants for the Gestapo, why were so many people ratting out their fellow countrymen, the reason for that, it's two reasons mainly. One, they were either threatened, or their families were threatened, or two, they were being paid for it. So people were being paid to basically rat out their friends, their family, their country, betray their country. Is this guy Fisher? It's either him or the other one.
Können Sie mir helfen?
Ja?
This is not
Was gibt
Fisher.
es?
Fisher.
Entschuldigen Sie die Störung. Sind Sie Oberst Fischer?
Nein, Fischer ist im anderen Zimmer.
Ich werde dann jetzt gehen.
Ja.
Entschuldigen Sie bitte die Störung, mein Herr.
This is Fisher. This guy, I remember his face too.
Haben Sie die Werke Valenz gelesen?
Ja, das Herbstlied mag ich besonders gerne.
Es ist auch einer meiner Lieblingsgedichte.
Bitte hier entlang, Fräulein.
Berlin, London, Moscow, and Tokyo.
We must be brief.
Are you ready to make the exchange?
No, you're early. And I'm late for a meeting. I'll have the explosives in a case matching yours. We'll have to make the swap in the war room.
Lead the way.
No, they're watching me. Use your cover to get into Heinrich's office on the 3rd floor. From there, you can cut across to the north wing and avoid the checkpoints. We shouldn't be seen together. Go now, and I'll meet you in the war room.
By the way, Fisher is probably based on Holitz, if I'm pronouncing his name Holitz. Holitz was the last German commander of France. He took up the position the same month that, or last German commander of Paris. He took up the same position, he became commander the same month that Paris had actually been fallen to the Allies. And now about Holitz is, Holitz was ordered by Hitler to basically destroy all the infrastructure in Paris when the Allies were advancing. And we're not just talking like bridges, train tracks. Hitler ordered him to blow up the Notre Dame Cathedral, the 1,000-year-old cathedral. He ordered him to blow up the Eiffel Tower, blow up entire neighborhoods. And what happened is Holitz had disobeyed the order. Holitz had refused to do it. Holitz had claimed the reason he disobeyed the order was because he admired French architecture and French history, and he said that he realized that his leader was insane and that he couldn't do something like that. He ended up surrendering the German garrison in Paris to the Free French forces. So he ended up surrendering it. A lot of people credit him with saving Paris because people said that if he had actually went through with that Paris could have been just turned into rubble. However, though, there are other arguments where people say that he was lying about a lot of the stuff he said and he was just trying to seem heroic. There's also people who accuse him of being part of war crimes. So there are two versions of events on him. Some people say that he didn't have the resources to destroy the Eiffel Tower and the Notre Dame and all that other stuff, even if he wanted to. But he did make a book about about how he saved Paris, which was like a bestseller book. He never got prosecuted. He was released in 1947. He did end up traveling back to Paris in the 1950s, and he met a lot of people that he was familiar with in Paris in the 1950s. He wasn't really harassed when he visited Paris, France, so a lot of the French people really didn't have a problem with him. They did believe his story that he had refused to follow Hitler's orders. But like I said, there's two versions of it. It's which one you want to believe. It's that he either disobeyed Hitler intentionally or he didn't have the resources, and then he just made it up that he was trying to save Paris to make it seem like he was a good guy. But I will say, though, is that the German soldiers in Warsaw, Poland, were given the exact same orders, but the Germans in Warsaw followed the orders and basically destroyed the entire city of Warsaw. Literally, German soldiers with flamethrowers went door to door, just burning people alive in their homes. And Warsaw, 95% of the city was actually destroyed in 1944. And that happened in October 1944.
Das ist ein großes Treffen in Berlin für alle hochrangigen Offiziere.
Muss ja neu sein. Weiß man, wie lange er weg sein wird?
Nicht genau. Ein paar Wochen, vielleicht mehr.
Hat er einen Stellvertreter benannt?
Nein, hat er nicht.
Guten Abend. Kann ich Ihnen behilflich sein, Fräulein?
Ja, ich habe Reisedokumente für Herrn Heinrich. Ist er da?
Nein, er ist momentan in einer wichtigen Besprechung. Sie können gerne in seinem Büro warten, er kommt gleich zurück.
To SS Charm Führer Albrecht. I've conducted an investigation into the missing explosives from Armory 5, and have narrowed our focus to 2 suspects, Oberst Karl Fischer and Jeffreiter Walter Gerber. Approach Gerber first. He is new here and should be easy to question. We must be more careful with Fischer, for if we falsely accuse him, it could mean trouble for us. Thank you for your discretion, SS Untersturmführer Herzog. So they're already suspecting Fischer of being responsible for the stolen explosives.
Ich habe Sie noch nie gesehen. Darf ich fragen, was Sie an meinem Fenster zu suchen haben?
Verzeihung, Herr Kommandant. Ich wollte gerade nur etwas frische Luft schnappen. Ich bin Gerda Schneider. Ich komme aus Berlin, um Ihnen Ihre Reisepapiere zu bringen.
Fräulein Schneider. Ich habe auf Ihren Auslandsstudium gehört. Es war in Cambridge, oder?
Ja, das ist richtig. Wenn es Ihnen jetzt recht ist, kann ich Ihnen Ihre Reisepapiere zeigen.
Da kommen wir noch sicher.
Vielen Dank.
Danken mir sehr noch nicht. Fräulein Schneider. Now, if you will indulge me, perhaps we can converse in English, for as you know, I'm sure practice makes perfect.
You know why he's doing that? He already suspects her, because she, Rosseau managed to learn how to speak German, and not only did she learn how to speak German, she learned how to speak German in a German accent, which is very, very hard. That is very, very difficult to do something like that. It's already hard to learn another language, but learning to speak another language in their accent, that is literally the biggest challenge ever. And he probably knows that she didn't practice speaking English in a German accent, and so it's gonna give away her French accent when she speaks English.
Bitte. Nehmen Sie das Blatt. Have a seat. So, Herr Gruber sent you to arrange for my departure. I am flattered.
Spiegel.
It was Herr Commander Spiegel.
Sehr gut. Very good. One cannot be too careful these days.
You look so serious.
Let us drink. To my return to the fatherland. The French deserve each other. But my God, I will miss the cuisine. Take the ortolan. That tiny, delicate songbird. Its eyes poked out so that it can gorge. And then it's drowned in cognac. It's ingenious. I'm not sure what I will miss more. Savoring the sweet flesh, or watching it thrash to death. But there is one thing of which I am certain. Watching your son flail as he drowned under my boot gave me the greatest pleasure of all. Rosseau!
For my comrades! This is for my son! This is for me! Vive la résistance!
Yeah, so you gotta be ready for those quick time events. Okay. We don't want to go back out there. Oh, crap. Yeah, they're gonna find him dead in a moment. Okay. What do we got here? With highest priority, while we encourage rest and relaxation for all our fine soldiers, please note that billiards is not allowed when the war room is in session. Oberstar has lodged multiple complaints about the noise while conducting briefings. You don't want to be on his bad side. Stab Civ... Breiter Becker. Yeah, so people give Sledgehammer a lot of crap, and Sledgehammer messed up like Vanguard, but they did a really good job with the campaign in this game.
Avez-vous vu s'il portait des armes? Madame, votre vigilance a sauvé de nombreuses vies. Merci.
Patrouillen zu diesem Lagerhaus. Warum haben Sie mir das nicht schon vor einer Stunde gesagt?
Nein, das kann nicht stimmen. Kontrollieren Sie das
Ob er Namen verraten hat, den Bericht nirgendwo finden.
Finden Sie Ihre Familie und verhören Sie sie.
Schicke 2 Trupps, um alle im Café zum Verhör festzulegen.
Ja, aber ich war seit Tagen nicht drin.
Warum ist dann Ihre Unterschrift auf der Ausgabeliste von heute Morgen? Sehen Sie jetzt das Problem?
Die gewünschten Berichte aus Berlin sind gerade gekommen.
Danke. Ich werde sie mir schnellstmöglich ansehen.
In Ordnung.
Schnappt den Spion!
Was hat das zu bedeuten?
Es will Sprengstoff aus dem Munitionslager. Sie wurden zuletzt in der Nähe gesehen.
Das ist doch lächerlich. Nichts.
Egal. Zeigen Sie alle Ihre Papiere vor.
So they've taken Fisher away now. Now, about Fisher is an optional objective. You can actually save him. A lot of people don't know that. They think that he dies in this mission, but you can actually save him. I'll show you. There's a secret way to save him. But yeah, if Fisher gets captured by the Gestapo, he's not going to survive.
Widerstand hat seine nächtlichen Überfälle verstärkt.
Muss man sich darum wohl Sorgen machen?
Nein, noch nicht. Aber wir dürfen es auch nicht ignorieren.
Ich verstärke besser alle wichtigen Sicherheitsposten.
Halt! Geben Sie mir sofort Ihre Papiere.
This, yep. Or this guy too.
Ist das Blut an Ihrem Ärmel?
Ich fürchte, das ist Tinte. Heute ist einer dieser Tage.
Legen Sie Ihre Aktentasche zur Inspektion auf den Tisch.
Ich komme zu spät zu seiner wichtigen Besprechung.
Fräulein, Ihre Tasche! Sofort!
You never disappoint.
We've been compromised. The whole bloody place is on alert.
They captured our contact.
Tell me you made the switch.
Yes, I have the explosives.
Then we're staying on mission. We'll rendezvous in the courtyard after you plant the charges.
Have to be quiet.
Okay. You can do this whole mission, the whole rest of this section, you can do it stealth. Wait for the light to go away. That key that we pickpocketed off of that guard earlier is gonna help.
risky.
So yeah, here, this is how you save Fisher.
Thank you. I'll be here.
A lot of people don't know about this.
Just one more.
Okay, we gotta get to the other gate now. I can't go through here, okay. I don't think they can actually see you in the shadows.
To expose.
Okay, I've got to hurry up.
To exposed. Now
Here
it's
we
up
go.
to you and your team, Daniels.
Now, here comes the best part.
We should go now.
Hey, hold your fire till they blow the gates. Get ready. All right, that's our signal. Let's go, fellas. We can't hold that garrison without us.
Better hurry.
And you also see a lot of the French resistance help you out in this part too.
Pour it on! Grenade out!
Oh, you can shoot through the flower pots, okay. They're falling back.
Take some ammo, Daniels! Keep moving! Grenade! I need ammo, sir! Heads up, Daniels! Could use some help! On it! Stay low! Watch for muzzle flashes!
That's the Notre Dame right there. One of the oldest churches in the world. Oldest cathedrals, I should say.
Push through to the bridge! Almost there! Snipers in the garrison! Second story!
Go, go, go! I can't walk. Hang in there, buddy. Give me cover. Hang in there, buddy.
That's a heroic action, by the way. You can save that guy.
Call him out. Could use some ammo, sir.
Heads up, Daniel!
Could use some help.
Here! Fire, fire!
Okay, they're falling back. Yep. Push.
Target's on the second story! Move up! Go, go!
Find your targets.
Get it out! Keep hitting him! Let's go! Come on! Got ammo for you, Private! We have to keep this Crowley and set up defensive positions.
Okay.
Fight like hell to hold the garrison.
Answer Shrek 2, a lot of stuff. Okay. Can keep the bar.
I need more ammo, sir.
Got you covered, Private.
Rally.
Remember this guy, Claude? Claude and Jean. Remember that Jean is the girl that was gonna get raped, and then Claude was the guy that was in jail. So if you free them both, they'll help you out and they'll take these guys prisoner in the door. I do like that all those optional objectives help you out.
The garrison's almost clear.
It's not over yet.
The Germans will mount a counterattack soon. We need to set up. Auf die Türen achten! Jerry's still inside. We have to take him out. Yeah, take this. Rosseau, get a smoke in there. Clear the lobby and then sweep the building. Enemy reinforcements are coming. All right, do it.
First aid kit ready when you are.
I need that aid kit.
Here. Area clear. Daniel, Sussman, head upstairs and secure the second floor. We'll clear out the rest down here.
Winchester 1897. This shotgun was used in both World Wars. Now this part, crap. You can take some of these guys prisoner here in this part, I know that. Oh,
down!
Yeah, so these guys, you can take them prisoner.
Gotta set up defenses. Germans will be here soon. We'll see them coming from here. If they get close, use the Molotovs. The whole city's fighting back. We're almost there. They're throwing smoke down the street. Here they come. Daniels, aim for the driver. Everyone else, wait till they're in range. Nice shot. MGs, open fire. Keep them off that bridge.
That's gonna hold the HQ. Yeah, you would not be able to reload this with stripper clips if there's a scope on the,
Flamethrower in front. Sniper from the building across the center. They're getting too close. Enemies in front, use your Molotovs. On it!
where's the snipers? Oh, there they are.
Half-tracks coming across that ball bridge.
Toss it out, a grenade! Lob it a grenade!
Take out
Throw
that
the
half-track
grenade!
turret. They're making a push. Use Molotov cocktails. I have a first aid kit. Panzer Shrek.
Grenade out! Lob it a grenade! Grenade out!
Daniel, first aid kit ready.
Crap, that Panzer Strick's gotta go.
I have a first aid kit. First aid kit ready when you are.
Over here!
On it. We gotta get out of here. Come on, Daniel. Incoming half-track. Daniels, grab that Panzer Shrek and take out that half-track. Tempo, tempo! They're retreating. We did it! We pushed them back!
Ooh.
We did it! Daniels. Let's get back to the other. I can see Crowley and Pearson up there.
Enfin terminé. Il faut fêter ça. Je savais qu'on y arriverait. C'est enfin terminé. C'est enfin terminé. C'est enfin terminé. Sortez-vous de ce jour. Je savais qu'on y arriverait. C'est enfin terminé.
One of the best Call of Duty missions of all time, definitely.
Outstanding work, boys. Outstanding.
We did it. The Ghost forces are entering the city.
Looks like we might get that champagne and caviar after all.
Hey, Daniels, you still think there's a young gal looking for a handsome GI?
Sorry, buddy. That was just to boost your morale.
Now he tells me.
City of Lights. Finally, something to celebrate, eh, Crowley?
There's no turning back. France has reclaimed Paris.
This ain't exactly over yet. The war's not done.
Now, come on, Pearson, let them have this.
That's what Turner's for.
I did pretty good. I
Taking
got all the
garrison and
questions
helping
right,
to
and
liberate Paris is something I'll never forget. Hell, I think I might have seen Pearson smile. We're gonna ride this momentum all the way to the Rhine.
so I got all the questions right, and I also did the stealth section perfectly there, and I did all the optional objectives too. Saving the girl, saving Claude, and saving Fisher also. So I will have the next part out for you guys as soon as I can. The next part is, look, France is pretty much completely liberated at this point, the vast majority of it, and it's actually going to be pushing into Germany in the next part, October 18, 1944. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Again, this is a really underrated campaign. This is a great campaign. I love this campaign a lot. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.